Pokemon fans are eating good for the 30th anniversary so far, with the unexpected smash hit of Pokopia, Fire Red and Leaf Green re-releasing on the Switch, and most recently, Pokemon XD finally dropping on the Nintendo Switch Online Gamecube library. Today I want to talk about that last one because the release of XD is kinda XD. In case you don't know, Pokemon XD and Pokemon Colosseum were originally released in 2003 and 2005 and are direct sequels to each other, taking place in the same region, and both were announced to be coming to the GameCube NSO from when that was first revealed. So why did they release XD before Colosseum? I have no idea, but I didn't have a GameCube growing up. I was more of a PlayStation kid, so I never got to experience these games as a kid. But I did do a playthrough of Pokemon Colosseum about 10 years after it released, and now 10 years ago on YouTube. But I never got around to playing its sequel, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, until today. Actually, not today. I did stream the first 4 hours of Pokemon XD almost 2 years ago now. But with it finally coming out on NSO, a lot of people have been commenting on my recent videos asking if I'm gonna play this game. The answer to which is, I kinda already did play it. So I decided to put together some highlights of my experience first time playing that game. If you guys are excited, don't forget to smash that like button and let me know if you've played these games as a kid or maybe played them now on the NSO. What do you think of them? Or I guess specifically of Pokemon XD, because Colosseum is nowhere to be seen. So I was saying how I never had a GameCube growing up. So when I was in Japan, the main thing that I wanted to get while I was in Japan was, of course, a Nintendo GameCube. And I mean, you can literally see it here. I managed to find one. But I didn't realize, and I don't know why this like totally went over my head, this thing can only play Japanese games. And we're not about to play through XD for my first time ever in Japanese. So I do know a little bit about the story. I know the main gimmick is that you can actually steal people's Pokemon. And I think actually you can only catch or use stolen Pokemon, which is insane for a Pokemon game. And probably why they refuse to acknowledge it for so long, because it's like so different than the rest of the series. Yeah, you can just snag them. But here we are, Pokemon XD. Gale of Darkness. Just the name alone, bro, like, you know they were on some edgelord crap. Whoever made this. I mean, we can see right there, it is developed by Genius Sorority. I guess back in the day, they were kind of like the Ilka of Game Freak. I mean, let's be honest, they're like at least 100 times better than Ilka though. If you guys are excited for this playthrough, don't forget to hit that like button if you're on YouTube. And oh my god, is it starting already? Oh, this is like the little, yeah, dude, this is back when games would actually give you like a little preview of what's to come if you like left the loading screen on for too long. Wait, holy, we're starting right off the bat with Lugia? Oh my god, the cry was so powerful. It did glitch out the audio, hell yeah. Bro, this is intense. Ooh. Okay. Okay, what? First battle, we already got a Salamence? Goddamn. You've been waiting for this? Yeah, I'm excited. I see a lot of you guys in the chat saying like you've been waiting for me to play through this and that it's also like your favorite games. I know for sure a lot more people are going to have nostalgia for this than me because, like I said, I never got to play it when I was younger. But being like one of the only Pokemon games I've never played, I feel like I have to experience it. See what Genius Sorority was cooking back in the day. Maybe that's a preview of what's to come later. This will do for today. Wait, was that a dream? Oh! They got a battle simulator? That's crazy. I mean, actually, I was looking at the official render for this character. Look at this dude. He's built like a Ed, Ed and Eddie character. You done with training for now? You must be tired. But seeing you like this, my Munch, how you've grown up. If only your father were here to see. Oh, why they gotta do me like this? Why do they know me so well? I think you already know, but several research projects are in their critical phase in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take time off. Okay, so this is not our mom. Please, honey, go find Jovi. Unless she's talking in like third person for some reason. I'll try to pay more attention from here on out. I know I was just getting started and there was a lot of people in chat at the beginning too. So I was a little bit like scatterbrained, but we're locking in now. I'm actually really interested specifically in the story because that's like one of the coolest things about Pokemon Colosseum. Has a very unique story compared to other Pokemon games. Better looking trees than Sword and Shield. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of look like the trees in Sword and Shield, which, considering this came out almost 20 years ago, might be saying something. If you're reading this email, then you must have obtained the PDA. Try out its many features. By the way, Adon was playing hide and seek with Jovi? It's kind of weird. Bro, come on, where's the little sister? Help me out, chat. Not trying to waste too much time, and I feel like I suck at finding things. There's a dude under the table? Oh! What the heck? Yo. What are you doing, bro? You're looking for Jovi? We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now, but isn't she around anywhere? Well, maybe she's gone off to Dr. Kaminko's manor. Thank you guys for the help though, so I guess we had to talk to him first because otherwise we would not have unlocked the other lab. So now we can head over there. Oh my god, I thought the game crashed already, bro. That would have been whew, rough. That was sick though. He had a freaking moped. You saw that? The Vespa? Oh my god, this really is a Halloween game. Yo. Who is this little man? Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. And Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kaminko. Bro, why is everyone here talking third person? Okay. Wait, battle? Oh my god. One thing I will say that I know a little bit about these games is the music. Because I'm always just putting on random Pokemon OST playlists. Whenever Colosseum or XD music pops up, it's a banger. But this is kind of weird, our Eevee already has XP. And also just the Eevee itself, like, it looks a little weird, the model there. I mean, it's cute, but I don't know, something about the eyes.
Just to suffer.
It almost just looks like it's like there's no light in the eyes. It's like no pupil. Bro's trying to act tough with a Sunkern, I know. It's kind of crazy. Oh my god. Miku? Oh, that's our sister? Holy. I think we got the good genes of the family. What, she talks in third person too? Why is this a thing? Big brother. Let's go home with big brother. Oh, Mimi is her Minin. Ah. It's pretty cute. Wait, what? Oh. I thought Minin joined the party, like our Pokemon party, but that's true. We came here on our Vespa, which means it must be pretty far away. So how the heck did our sister get here? Like, look at that, bro. She had to cross a river too. How the frick did she cross the river? I love how neither of the kids look at all like their mom. I think they're adopted. Oh, Jovi, haven't I told you not to wander away by yourself? No, mommy, you don't understand. Big brother was lost, so Jovi brought him here. If Jovi, dude, can someone please teach this girl and also all the other characters? Maybe it's just a quirk of this region that they all refer to themselves by their own name. Munch, I've been waiting for you. I wanted to show you the snag machine. Has Aiden said anything to you about it? I mean, no, but I know a little bit about it from Colosseum. Oh, I see, yes. Well, we've named this special machine for catching Pokemon the Snag Machine. The two of us, Aiden and I, were developing it, and now it's finally finished. Will you help us? Yes. Step inside. You heard of Shadow Pokemon, haven't you? They're Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines after having their hearts closed by artificial means. Wait, that's what they are? Their hearts are closed? What kind of Kingdom Hearts as? I mean, I kind of knew that they like shadow Pokemon are more aggressive than usual. Whoa, 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 that's what it looks like? Okay. Pokeballs aren't used in the Orre region, so we import them from a... What? Okay, I know this game isn't canon, but like, that's pretty weird, no? Why do they not use Pokeballs in this region? Hey! What's going on? Who are you people? Ooh, judging by the music, I have a feeling who it might be. It's terrible, Munch! Some strange men came and took the director! How? I mean, the main guy's pretty buff. The other two just kind of look like wannabe Power Rangers. Oh, hell yeah. I was hoping that we could just, like, do an actual battle to catch a shadow Pokemon instead of the sim. And we get just that. Oh my god, so dramatic. There's just something about this era of games. Like, I don't know how to describe it. But I feel like there's some little, like, tropes and things they would do. Like these little dynamic angles and stuff. I feel like games don't really do that nowadays. Wait, what? Hurry up and throw a Pokeball. Okay, fine, fine, wait. Do you not want me to weaken it first? Like, what's going on? Okay, actually what is going on though? I clicked to throw the Pokeball. Why is it not throwing? Oh, I have to choose the Teddiursa. Okay. I'm assuming that means because Pokemon Coliseum, at least, they were all double battles, always. Maybe this game is not quite like that. Wow! Amazing. Yo, what was the point of the battle? Come on, go after him. Oh my god. You're on the verge of finishing. This isn't the time to feel sorry. Definitely agree, Kirsty. This music is awesome. Munch, you came at the right time. May I get you to run an errand for me in Gateon Port? We've ordered a special machine part for the Purify Chamber. Okay. Maybe we get to go to the first town. Jovi knows the part shop. It's next door to Emily's house. Can I go, please? Please don't tell me the sister is actually a side character. Well, not a side. She obviously is a side character, but please tell me she's not tagging along for the whole game. Could we ask that you hold on to that snag machine and use it? There may be other shadow Pokemon out there. If you spot one, rescue it from the criminals. Oh yeah, so you guys were saying earlier, apparently there's no wild Pokemon in this region? Maybe that's the reason why there's no Pokeballs here. I guess that would make sense. Oh. I mean, obviously this does not play at all like your typical Pokemon game. Or not even just plays, but like the story is so different. There's no gyms. There's no routes. But there are still towns. Listen, the part shop's over there. Hurry up, big brother. Honestly, this does give me like a Final Fantasy vibe. Maybe it's like the graphics too. Oh my god. Ouchies! Jovi fell down. Honestly, Jovi deserved it. And look what you done! Did he mess up his afro? Or not afro, his mohawk? How did I know, bro? He just looked like... You messed up the look of Zook, the coolest, baddest, and most happening guy around. Yeah, dude, his eyes are insane. Like, this game has a very peculiar art style, I will say. You're with this Munchkin, aren't you? Hey, yo. Just because my name Munch don't mean you can call her that, alright? You look like you'll be a million times more fun than some Munchkin. I'll stomp you flat with my shadow Pokemon. It's kind of crazy, bro. Wait, that's a shadow? Oh? I guess we're not battling. Oh my god. Well, they definitely don't look evil at all. Oh my god. Zook looks like he's already a Super Saiyan. Maybe that's why these guys are wearing sunglasses too. They're trying to hide their crazy eyes. Cause bro, why do like half of the characters here not have pupils? Your power, where does it come from? Bro, that was a level 44 Alakazam. Thank you. Oh, that hardly deserves such gratitude, my little lady. It's kind of weird, bro. We did only what had to be done, nothing more. Okay. Yeah, very nice old man. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with him at all. Emily and Akri. Bro, how did they come up with the names in this game? Zook, Akri. There are some other weird ones. Chobin.
You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goopy, General Munchkin Man, and worst of all, Larry.
When I was younger, I sailed all the world's seas, and this huge world is filled with an incredible profusion of Pokémon. Of all the Pokémon in our world, the one that I found most interesting is Eevee. Now, Eevee is a unique Pokémon. It can evolve into 5 different kinds, you see? You might be wrong about that. A little outdated at this point. Yo, wait, what? Really? We could just pick our evolution right now? Alright, chat, I'm gonna poll it. You guys can vote what evolution we pick. Oh my god, Umbreon's winning on YouTube too? Yeah, I think we can call it and go for Umbreon. Question is though, should we evolve already? Or do we hold off? You also need to keep your Eevee with you. If your Eevee's friendliness is high, it will evolve when it levels up. Remember, you have to have that moon shard with you and your Eevee has to be friendly enough. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't just evolve immediately. You want to talk to me? Yeah, the part shop is ours. You need a machine part. Where's Grandpa? He's gone off to Dr. Kaminko's. When my grandpa gets excited over some mechanical thing, he's off like a shot. I'll find that machine part you need. Can I come get you to come to our shop? Okay. Crazy outfit. A lot of the characters, to me at least, give like Ed and Eddie. Could be like the fits or like their builds. Like, bro, look at this guy. What? This is like gone beyond just skipping leg day at this point. You came for a Pokemon battle then, right? You can beat me, you'll get something good. Oh. Yo! Shadow Kurito! Thank you for the sub, buddy. Wait. I gotta pay attention, right? Because you can catch the Shadow Pokemon, so... Does this guy have any Shadow Pokemon? How can I even tell? I just noticed he's got knuckle tattoos. Oh, he doesn't have any. Okay, I think you can see it because... their HP bar is purple. Oh, the Scouter would activate too, that's true. Okay. But yeah, the dude has like good tattooed on his knuckles. That's so random. I did not give Eevee the moon shard. Thank you for the reminder though, Mason. Hopefully, wait, what? Huh? Wait, I guess I didn't have to give it the moon shard. How are we There's no way. Is this not gonna be... Oh! It is still Umbreon. Okay. I mean... you guys were saying to cancel, but we still somehow got Umbreon. Well, who would have thought? Me lose to a kid like you. Now if this were singing, I'd have you beat. And we get a TM. Okay. Since you caught the Teddiursa, you'll be doing double battles the whole time? Wait, really? So you can refuse or like avoid catching Teddiursa? Interesting. I mean, I'm down to fight this guy too. Ooh, looks like he got a Shadow Pokemon. Yo, what is this old man doing to freaking Lediba, bro? No way. Is everyone in this world just a scumbag? Oh god, am I gonna kill it? Because we one-shot the Taillow, which I wasn't expecting, but then again... Come on, don't kill it, don't kill it! That did nothing. Never mind. I think I saw someone say that Shadow is super effective against everything except other shadows, so... Should I just try to catch it? I mean, it's a Lediba. I feel like I should weaken it some more first, but... whatever. Snag Ball, go! I don't want to accidentally kill it with how much damage our bite did earlier. Oh. Well, that was easy. That machine you got on your arm's quite the getup. The way the lights pulse and all, it's mighty impressive, whatever it is. I thought for a second there you'd taken my I did take your Pokemon. Does it clone it? Like, wait, am I missing something? Yeah, we definitely did take his Ledyba. But the real question is, what did that old man do to Ledyba for it to turn Shadow? Chat, let's play a game. Whenever we catch a Shadow Pokemon, and it's not like some obviously evil villain, I want you guys to come up with the most creative reason why you think that Pokemon turned Shadow. What was that old man doing to Ledyba? Nothing too inappropriate, obviously. Because, like, I mean, that could be a thing. Bug spray? Oh my god! That is an insane build. Is it still Dark type, or is it just Shadow? Is Shadow the type? Okay, so it does keep its typing. Oh, frick, dude, I keep forgetting that you have to actually click the Pokemon. Hold up. Just to make sure that I didn't mess that up, because I think we still have to attack after, so there we go. Snag Ball! Go! What was that all about? I joined that organization because they said they give me strong Pokemon. Some things that's not like the usual ones. Well, what was so tough about that? I was conned! Ah, okay, so... little interesting bit of lore there. Not everyone that has Shadow Pokemon necessarily abuse them. It seems that some Shadow Pokemon have gotten passed down or passed on by other people. I was gonna say for her, maybe she's like using her Pokemon as weight training or something. Yeah, I love that you can see the town. That's so dope. Or I guess the port. Although the checker pattern's kind of weird. Like, why does the town look like Tanjiro? This building's a Pokemon Center. Okay, so why do they have Pokemon Centers if there's no wild Pokemon or Pokeballs? Look here, boy. The Krabby Club is open only to tough trainers. I suppose I could let you in if you could beat me in a battle. Oh. Well, I did actually forget to go heal up. So I might be screwed. We'll see. Man, I need to play through this. I had a Gamecube as a kid, but never got past the starting area. I feel that. Any of you guys remember a little place called Blockbuster? Basically, it was a place you could rent movies and video games. So if I was doing good in school every weekend, I could pick one game to rent for the weekend. Instead of like renting the same game over and over to beat it, I would just rent a different game every week. So I can relate to that. There was a lot of games that I never got past the beginning area. Dude, this game is nothing but bangers so far. What the hell is going on stage? Hold up, you're too young to appreciate these seats up close, lad. Yo, that's kinda... Wait, isn't that the girl from the first game? I do remember we're supposed to go to the part shop actually, so... I'm not really sure why I'm here. Here it is! Here you go. What? Did he not just say that they were out? Might be, I keep going off on tangents right when we're getting story. But yeah, I think we're good on this town. Do we head back? And give the part to the scientist, I guess? There's a village called Agate. Wonderful name. In the village is the Relic Stone, which has the power to restore Shadow Pokemon. It worries me a lot to send you to such a far-off place by yourself, but I also think it's something that only you can do. Well, will you go to the village? Yes! Is this the same village from the first game? No, right? Because this is a completely different region. But let's get back to the gaming. I know, the music in the background is just, it hits. It's so good. Again, I don't really have like nostalgia for this game because I didn't play it when I was a kid. But yo, the Combuskin just chilling? I was gonna say though that like, I do have some memories of when I played this game, my first playthrough of it. Or Colosseum, sorry. Like, I remember this village from Colosseum. I remember Pyrite Town too. So I wonder if Pyrite Town will also be in this game. Yo, there's trainers here too? What? I mean, I guess that makes sense because there's no like routes. So the trainers are going to be in the towns. A fine battle that was. Highly enjoyable indeed. That was alright. No Shadow Pokemon. I guess he was a nice old man. This guy sadly doesn't have any Shadow Pokemon either. And even the Pokemon he does have, like, come on, bro. Wurmple? Losing to a kid like you. My dream of becoming champion is... Wait, what? So they have a champion? Dude, I'm getting such mixed signals from this region. Or not even mixed signals, but just straight up conflicting information. Oh, she wants to battle too, okay. There's no champion? Dude, I don't get it. Like, there's no wild Pokemon, there's no Pokeballs. Why did that guy just lie then? We're just lying for fun? Or maybe he's seen champions in other regions or something? I don't know. Oh my god, we actually don't one-shot? Okay. We got word about you from Lily, you see? We understand you want to purify shadow Pokemon. The instant my husband heard from Lily, why, he should have seen his excitement, shouting this calls for my services and such. Wait, who the frick? Yo. Why is there another man in her house? Hello, dear. Our guest Munch has arrived. Oh, wait, this is Egon? I mean, I was saying how this is giving Kingdom Hearts vibe. The guy literally looks like Ansem. What's up with this guy, though? There's no path out of the village this way. What are you doing there? Okay. Oh my god, what? I don't know why there's so many buff people in this region. I mean, maybe they're just bored. Like, there's no wild Pokemon, so they must just be bored, bro. There's nothing to do. Yeah, this is weird. Like, his shirt, it's like a bodysuit, but like, also, if that is his chest, like, my dude's got no nipples. He's a nippleless deviant. Yeah, nipples would be TOS. That's where Pokemon draws the line. Question of the day, does Machop have nipples? I'm out here asking the real questions of the Pokemon world, alright? If I don't ask them, who's going to? I'll help you purify your shadow Pokemon by having a... Bro. You better not be lying. Cool Trainer Gorps. Okay, I know that like every Pokemon game has weird names, but... is it just me or do the names in this game feel weirder than usual? They on that celebrity naming scheme. Dude, I still don't know to this day that Elon Musk's baby name. Maybe Elon was playing this game and got inspired. You know how a shadow Pokemon sometimes begins behaving strangely? If that happens, calling out is supposed to help. Ah! Well, look at that. I would have figured it out eventually. Okay, wait, so this lady wants to battle too. And since our Teddy Ursa is already fully healed, or I guess not shadowed anymore. Wait, the menu doesn't even show you. Oh, there you go. Heart gauge. Yeah, the heart gauge is fully depleted, so I feel like we should maybe use Poochyena? We'll see how this goes. I mean, all these trainers so far have been really, really easy. Kind of disappointed, though. We haven't gotten a single shadow Pokemon in this village yet. Before we get into the final battle, though, let's do a little reminiscing here. So this game took me 23 episodes to beat. Not bad, but yeah, let's see what my team was by the end. You know what? Let's hear the old Munch too. Top of Real Gam Tower, and now we're taking on the Coliseum here, or at least I think this is the Coliseum. Sounds pretty much the same. I'm not gonna lie.
It's got people in it going like that.
Bro, I had a Miss Drevis. I mean, there was no Miss Magius yet, I guess.
Make sure to leave a like.
There we go. So I had Zant, the Espeon. Oh, interesting. I had Espeon, not Umbreon. All right, pretty interesting team. I don't know why I thought I just had all the legendaries. Like, I know you can catch them though in this game. Like, you can catch Entei and Raikou. We gotta make at least half a decent team as that in this game. Oh my god, I remember this guy now. It's because we couldn't see his face earlier, so I thought he was like some Ansem looking dude. Your shadow Pokemon should be ready to open his heart after the battles you've waged getting here. Now I shall be your opponent. And here's my partner. The one Pokemon that I caught is my first, and stayed with me ever since. Go, Pikachu! Off we go to our first battle in 5 years! Ah, so he hasn't battled since Coliseum. Interesting. Didn't I make a joke earlier? No, wait, I think I joked that this was the guy from the first Coliseum. Or I guess I didn't joke, but I was speculating. And now I'm speculating this might be Ash, bro. Wait, he wouldn't be that old. I guess he... how... 60 years? That is if Ash is actually perpetually 10. Which personally, I don't believe. But, you know, according to Pokemon themselves, somehow Ash is just forever 10. Damn, I feel bad. We did 2v1 him. But we had no choice, though. Now, let's see how your shadow Pokemon's doing. It isn't quite ready to open its heart. You should travel some more, or perhaps give it some cologne. Why is it cologne? But like, look, the heart gauge is literally at 0. Wait, what does it say? The door to its heart is almost fully open. Almost fully open. Does it need like one more battle?
A few inches later.
The game's just lying to me. Oh? What? What the heck? I didn't even have to battle. What was that? I didn't know just walking depletes it too. But okay, here we go. Our first Purification. Teddiursa Digivolve 2! Wait, wrong game. Wrong franchise, I should say. It opened the door to its heart. I like how they even say door to its heart. Like as if the Kingdom Hearts references were not already on the nose. Why do they say the door? I feel like there's gotta be, like, it's not just coincidence or something.
Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness?
Love it. I love all the different iterations of the Pokemon Center theme. Even a side game or spin-off. Like, what would you consider this, actually? I don't think you can call this a spin-off, right? Because it still has the regular old Pokemon battle system. I guess it doesn't have the formula, like there's no gyms and stuff, but it's also not made by Game Freak, so... I guess I can't even say it's main series, though. But it's definitely not a spin-off. So I guess what the best word is just a non-canon game? Side game, yeah. Optional. Oh. Never mind. It's the friggin' Power Rangers. We are sextuplets? Maybe they all share the same brain cells. Maybe that's what's going on here. That look on your face. It says you're not about to listen and go home obediently. Alright then, I'll play with you for a while. Bring it on! Oh my god, look at that underbite, bro! Yo, the Houndour. Oh my god, if that's a Shadow Houndour, I'm down. Yo, it is! Is this a sign that we gotta do the monotype Shadow team? Or not Shadow, Dark team. Yo, it's level 17? Out of context, that looks very strange. Okay, do we just Pokeball now? Cause I don't want to accidentally kill it either. You know, maybe Supersonic just isn't it. I saw the Houndour's light flashing before my eyes there for a second. Oh! No. No. Oh my god. It's gonna die next turn for sure. Snag Ball! Ooh. Okay, you actually see the Premier Ball? I like that. Come on with me. Yes! Oh. Apparently, even if we didn't catch it, we get another chance. So, alright. So the stream went on for another almost 2 hours, and I pretty much just fought these Rainbow Power Rangers, each of them having a shadow Pokemon that corresponded to their color. As in, like, the blue guy had a water type, the purple guy had a poison type. I will say Pokemon XD compared to Colosseum does allow for a lot more creative team building, just because they give you a lot more shadow Pokemon right off the get-go. But it took nearly 2 hours to get to this point, which I guess isn't that bad for a RPG. And it's not like other Pokemon games haven't had overly drawn out long tutorials with tons of text. I want to say right when we were getting to the good part of the game is when I stopped playing. But Colosseum and XD are unique in that I've never played them before, so I'm definitely interested to see how the story plays out. I didn't even get to see Mirror B, the best Pokemon spin-off character, appear again. So my final verdict is Pokemon XD definitely does live up to the hype as a really solid, good Pokemon game, but I wouldn't really consider it a spin-off. I mean, Legends games like ZA and Arceus are considered main series, where I would say that those have way more of like different gameplay experience to the main series, you know, with the different battle systems and there being no gyms. My argument would be that if XD and Colosseum came out today, they probably would be considered main series. But at the end of the day, that argument doesn't really matter. The point is that these are definitely good Pokemon games that if you haven't tried out, should definitely play. if you're a Pokemon fan, I think it's time to upgrade with Pokopia and Winds and Waves coming, and you can play Pokemon XD right now. Well, you have to pay for the Switch Online too. You know, it's not cheap being a Pokemon fan these days. Then again, there's other ways. You can play both Coliseum and XD right now, technically for free, but you know, I don't think the Nintendo Ninjas will let me say that. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll catch you in the next video.